Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you had a wonderful weekend. Mine was very busy, but interesting. I'll leave it at that. But we have an interesting announcement tomorrow from Bushiroad Global, or what I would like to say, Bushiroad English side, not the JP version. We have an announcement by Matt the Intern that will be taking place at 11 p.m. Eastern Monday night. And myself, YunoTCG, and Audrey will be hosting that event. We'll be watching that together, talking about it, having some fun. That's not the only thing we'll be doing that night. Is we'll be doing the JP side TCG strategy presentation for 2022 winter version. There is two sessions. You can see that right here. So there will be two sessions. We're only going to be watching session two. More than likely, we're going to watch a few minutes of session one and just skip out on it because what it's going to be is going to be overdress. We're going to see some Cardfight Vanguard, and it says the anime. So we're going to just watch a little bit, maybe skip out on it. But we will be watching session two, which includes, and hopefully this is the actual order they're going to be doing this in, Cardfight Vanguard, Weiss Schwarz, Blau, Rebirth for You, and Shadowverse Evolve. Who knows if that's actually going to be it, but that'll be nice. Then we don't have to wait all that long for Weiss Schwarz stuff. Okay, and when it comes to this Bushiroad Global announcement, most people think, if you read the comments, that it is about Shadowverse Evolve. Most people think that Shadowverse Evolve is going to be coming out for English. I know a lot of people are excited about that. We have all these gents and ladies down here that are looking forward to it. I know they were saying something about the font matched, the Shadowverse font. I didn't see it. If it actually is, then great. You can tell me if you see it. I don't know where that is. But join me tomorrow night, Audrey and YunoTCG, starting about 10:30 Eastern time. I'll have the YouTube video up at some point tomorrow, okay? But we will be doing that tomorrow. And real quick, just so you know, I know I got asked about this, what I'm going to be doing with One Piece. If I'm going to be opening it, I do have some, but at this point, I'm not really sure. And the reason why is the prices on these things are insane. It's 124.95. If you add in shipping, 139. Pretty nuts when you think about that. That's expensive, and I've talked about it before. I don't like opening booster boxes or trial deck or sealed when it crosses a certain number because I know I bought it at, let's say, $50, $60. That's true with Bofree, with Sneaker Bunko. Do I really want to open it? If I like, when I open stuff, I like to know that I can replace it. And when it's high up at this price, I don't know if that means, when it comes to One Piece, if that means I can replace it easily, or is this just a giant hype thing that everybody's pounding into right now? Because you can see how many actually sold. This is 12.4, and I'm going to scroll down, click load more, scroll down, click load more, click load more, and we finally get to 12.3. So all of this right here is sales for today. It's pretty nuts. And with Bofree, with Sneaker Bunko, no, I don't think there's going to be a reprint of Sneaker Bunko. If Bofree comes anytime soon, like the earliest Bofree would come is when after season 2, which we don't have at this point. And I don't know. So it's going to be a while. I don't want to open these. With One Piece, do I think it would get reprinted? Yeah. I can't imagine that happening at some point. But again, this would be a first edition box. So I don't know if I'm going to open that. That's your answer. I have it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Poolside Temptation Tohru, just so you know, $699.99 is what you will be able to find it on TCG Player. There was a sale of $500 on TCG Player. There was somebody that's selling it on Facebook Global for $500. And someone said on a Discord that they saw one for $400. I did not see it personally, so I don't know. But if you are in the market for it, you probably have some time that you can wait, right? You have 4 sellers here at $700-ish, right? So that's 1, 2. We have 8 cards. 8 of these cards for $700. So you got some time on your side. The reason I bring this up is because Karanonan, someone that watches me here, commented on my Twitter, and I apologize. I apologize if I said your name wrong. He commented on my YouTube video about ordering a trial deck with my TCG player link, and he actually pulled a Tohru. So check that out. That's pretty awesome. He also got a Kana from a booster box as well. So again, congratulations. Thank you for using my TCG player link. If you want to use my TCG player link, it is at the bottom of my videos in the description. You can see that here. You click it. When you click it, you go out to TCG player. If you buy anything, a certain percentage comes back to me, which then I use for giveaways. And I am doing a holiday giveaway. This video is not one of them, but sometime this week I'll be doing a third one, and probably, don't hold me to it, but maybe a fourth entry as well. Okay, so that way you can get into the holiday giveaway. I just didn't have time to make a survey for today, so my apologies on that one. Also, I did see the Quintessential Quintuplets movie. This was me in the theater right before other people came. Well, not right before. 10 minutes later, after I took this picture, two other gentlemen have come in. I do like that because they were saying, I'm like, when they walked in, they're like, oh, I see another man of culture, because I was literally by myself in this theater for a while. But in the end, we ended up with 12 people inside of the movie theater. We had a lot of fun. It was a good movie. I think people were very, I would say, their attention was focused on the movie and nothing else. I've been in plenty of movies where people had their cell phones out, which is pretty disrespectful. But at the same time, I don't know why you go to the movie theaters to look at your cell phone. So it wasn't like an emergency or anything. This one girl was just typing away on it. So I bring up this picture because the other part of this video that I wanted to do here from this point on is looking at the release schedule. And there really isn't too much going on with it. I'll show you in a bit. And I was thinking about are there other TCGs that can slip in here in this lull period and take over? And when I say other TCGs, I mean anime related type ones. So off the top of my head, let's just take a look at the schedule. What we have coming up is Seven Deadly Sins Revival of the Commandments, which is okay. I mean, if you like it, I mean, we saw what happened before with Seven Deadly Sins. I can't imagine the same thing happening where there's this huge overbuying of this product, because I know some sellers will have flashbacks on what happened on the first one. So I can't imagine this happening. The Esquinor cards look really nice if you haven't seen them yet. We have the Cheering Collection, which was updated from on sale to in November to December 16th. All the different places are listed there where you can buy it, as in the pop-up store, global online store. We have Kaguya coming. We actually have, it's not listed here, but we have reprints of trial decks that should be taking place in January. That would be Data Live and Kaguya. You can find people still selling them. And then when you take a look at this, right, we have Kaguya, we have the Power Up set, which I don't know if there's a lot of people that really want that at this point. Data Live seems okay. I love Data Live, so I'm excited for it. Bang Dream, there's going to be people that have flashbacks to Morphonica, Raise the Sealand, Poppin' Party, Roselia, Morphonica trial decks, premium boosters. I don't know if there's going to be people that are willing to take on that risk again. I'm excited for it. As a Bang Dream fan, I am. Sal 10th, that's going to be that's going to be a good one. And then we have Saikano, which I've already said is not going to be a good one based on the fact that we have no signatures. We see what it's currently doing now. Kaguya as well. That's why Kaguya is not the greatest, right? No signatures again. So Sword Art Online has signatures. And then you take a look at the upcoming stuff, right? What do you have here? You have Chainsaw Man. That's going to be awesome. But then you have Avatar, which it should do well. But really, I've heard so many people tell me now at this point that there is going to be a nice period of time where they'll be able to save up money. And then I'm like, what else is out there? Well, we have Rebirth for You. Japanese card game, right? Nothing in English. At this point, just seems like a collector kind of thing. I don't, when it comes to the English side, right? Outside of Japan. I haven't heard too many people say they play this game, but Lycoris Recoil definitely was a plus to being on Rebirth side. You can see the prices. Insane what these go for. So we have the PP cards, 99,800 yen. Don't write it in the comments. SN, we have the serial numbers from the trial deck. These are really expensive. You can look at other Rebirth for You sets. These are one of the highest serial numbers that I've seen. We have these SSPs. You can see them really expensive. Just a solid set for collecting. If you can pull these actual cards, right? You're going to get a bunch of NBPs. You're going to get some of these Lycoris Recoil rares here, which are nice. I actually do like them. I like, if I were to get one, I want this one right here. Open again today. This 002. I'm trying to highlight it. I want this one. That would be the nice one for me. I haven't got my order from Ami yet. I haven't been billed for it, so we'll see. Shadowverse Evolve. This would be Uma Musume. Pretty derby. So I haven't been paying attention to Shadowverse Evolve all that much. I've been looking at it like roughly the last 2 months. I've heard before people say it is a affordable game to get into. I see a lot of these SP cards just floating around here. Some are on sale for some reason, but there are some decently cheap cards that you can get into. Yeah, that's all I could say that with that. And again, if Shadowverse Evolve comes to English side, if that gets announced tomorrow, it'll be interesting to see if they pulled Uma Musume, if they're going to put, I don't know, Lycoris Recoil in Shadowverse Evolve. If they try to put in, another sort of anime in here to compete with themselves. Because at this point, right, this is a Japanese game. Rebirth for You, Japanese game. Shadowverse Evolve, at this point, Japanese game. Weiss Schwarz Blau, it's a Japanese game. And why I keep saying Japanese game is there anything globally outside of Japan that can compete? At this point, everything I'm looking at, no. I mean, you have Weiss Schwarz Blau here. That's the watered down version of Weiss Schwarz. You have Build Divide Bright, which is a watered down version of Build Divide. I mean, Weiss Schwarz Blau is actually doing pretty good. Look at these SPs, 198 and 128. Pretty crazy. The cards look nice. I did buy Chikawa. If I ever get my Ami order, I will take a look at these cards myself. We have here Osica. Osica's interesting because I haven't seen a lot of collector value to it. Not to say that 17,800 yen is affordable or cheap or anything like that, but it doesn't reflect like these Lycoris Recoil numbers from Rebirth for You. Hey, it's just not even close to there. Not even close. These cards look nice. Really nice. And I heard Audri told me that this game is really easy to play, that it is a true waifu war. If you want to look at Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, look how many are still, nothing sold out here. And then they're all for 12,800 or lower. These are nothing crazy. We even actually have a sale on this SR Plus. And then last thing, I think this is the real test for Osica right here. I need to see this thing break a certain number, right? We want to traverse past this 17,800 number. I feel like my dress up darling, if there's any set that has a chance of doing it, this would be the one. It's currently sold out on Ami. The trial deck is gone, the booster box is gone. So if you didn't buy it yet, I mean, I know I reference Ami. There might be other places that still have it. I haven't looked, but this one should do it. This show is very popular. I enjoy it myself. And if you think about shiny foily cards that make people want to pay money, I think that would be the set. So we shall see if that does it. But truly, even though this product schedule is lackluster, I don't see anything in the anime realm at this point that is really competing on it, as in grabbing people's attention, right? We do have this One Piece game that's come out, but realistically, One Piece is just one IP. You're gonna get people that love One Piece, and that's okay. But like with Weiss Schwarz, you have all these different IPs. You have Chainsaw Man sitting right here that should do really well when that comes out for Weiss Schwarz. So even though this is a period of time that most people aren't interested in this stuff, I can't see other stuff coming out unless you want to buy some Pokemon Crown Zenith, which looks really really cool at this point. I'm excited for Crown Zenith. I put in a bunch of orders for ETBs, so I got those, and I got the mini tins. I really like the mini tins this time around, so I got some of those as well. So that is everything. I will check you out all tomorrow. Have fun. As always, be. I don't know. It's late at night. I'm tired. Anyways, you get the drift. I'll see you later.